What up? What's cracking? What's moving and shaking? It's one of them days where we gotta just be El Rapido with these messages. So I'm gonna do these karmic messages real quick. They probably gonna be the shortest in LLE history. But as long as it's a message in there, that's all that matters. So, new delay. We got the masculines, karmic row up top. We have this direct row, conscious row below. Overall energy, bottom line energy. Let's go. So, overall energy and bottom line energy is defined by two sixes. You got the Six of Wands and the overall energy, which is wins, victories, celebrations. You know, their actions at the end of the day. Things you're doing, done, not things you finna do, because you ain't did it yet. So, Six of Swords is all about rolling with the homies. My Clueless card, you know, rolling with the homies. Like, watch the movie Clueless. Really get a general gist of what the movie is about. Like I say, everybody's clueless, everybody's confused when it comes to swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do. You know, because you know what I'm saying. It's just a pre-planned motion. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Un momento. Two sixes, like clueless. Six of swords. That's just the door open, walk through it. If opportunity happen, take it. Don't think about it too much. Just go with the flow. Just do it. Or just like the movie Clueless, just watch it and really see the mental clarity that happens from the beginning of the movie towards the end. Everything clicked, everybody was paired up, all was well. Wins, victories, and celebrations on a lot of departments, you know, more than just shares. So, two sixes, two masculine. This is low energy. You know, we're trying to get to the eights, nines, tens, knights, queens, kings, and things. You know, aces to 10 are karmic realms. Knights, queens, kings, and things, those are divine realms, whichever divine should be on, you know, divine realms of being, whether that's in the swords, the cups, the thoughts, the wands, pinnacles, things of that sort. So, coming to the situation, masculine, you got an ace of pentacles in your karma. Come to the situation, it's a big ass pinnacle, huge one. It's a person, place, or a thing. Whatever it is very important to you, very near and dear to you. It's like an elephant in the room, the way it's so big in your life and shit. And it's just something you're gonna have to be in attendance of, you know, or it's gonna be something you're gonna have to acquire or attain, you know, or reestablish. Whatever it is, it's a pinnacle. It's a very important one. Smoke on this important pinnacle. Nine of Cups, whatever this pinnacle is a dream come true, a wish granted, or a miracle. You know, whatever this thing you're gonna acquire or attain, or whatever this thing you need to be in attendance of, it's something that you want. You know, but you can't just want things in life. You know, if it's a will, it's a way. But like I say, faith without works is dead. It's the actions that you're gonna have to do. It's gonna make you acquire this pinnacle. You don't see any wands here. It's wands, actions, behavior. You know, things you're doing, things you've done. That's gonna affect if you're gonna get this miracle or not. In your direct energy, you got the Five of Swords. This is focus. Four of Swords is being in your head. It's idle mind, the devil workshop. Taking a real long ass vacation, just not knowing what to do with yourself that much. This is a step afterwards. You're focusing, you're getting out your head and focusing. Five of Swords. This is like cocking back a bow or aiming a gun at something. If you're cocking back a bow or aiming a gun at something, you're obviously focusing on something. Six of Swords, the bottom line, which is the next step, to be taking your shot. Seven of Swords would be results from taking the shot. You can't just be in your head. You can't just hold your arm out aiming. Eventually, your arm will get tired. It's gonna fuck up the accuracy of your shot. So, told you when shit click with it. You focused on something right now. What is it, masculine? Focused on a little pain, which comes from going past the point of no return. That's what the pain card is. Mentally, going past the point of no return. It's going in a direction to where it's like going home. You see out to be something more or be a superstar or take a Six of Swords. You took a chance, you know what I mean? You hopped on an opportunity or whatever. And it's like it didn't work out. You end up back at the crib. It ain't bad. You back at the crib. You just pressing reset, restart. It's a Seven of Pentacles, which I don't see out here, but you know we all been through those days. You know, gets to the point where you gotta come home. You always there's only one right way, and that's up. Going back to God. God told you to do something. You try to do everything in your power to not do it, or felt you wasn't ready to do it, because that's really all the Two of Swords is too. Ace of Swords is only one right way. The sword is pointing in the other direction. That's not another way. That's not another option. That's not another alternative. But that's everything under the sun for you to get prepared to go back past the point of no return, which is all the Three of Swords is. It's only one right way. We try other ways or try to get prepared to go this way, but at the end of the day, we all go home. We all get it. As we live our life successfully, by the time we, pass, hopefully a lot of answers that we had in life gets, fulfilled and answered. But we gotta stay alive to do that. The longer we live, the more funerals we attend. But that's just part of being an advanced human being. Speaking of fives, masculine. You, in regards to the feminine energy in your karma, you got Five of Wands. Outside conflict. Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of outside conflict from particular karmic feminine for a while now. Why? Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. What are Pentacles? Person, places, and things. Since this is the grooming card, you either groom a person in a good way, bad way, or ugly way. If you're getting good grooming, this is whether you're getting groomed or you're grooming somebody. Good grooming is grooming somebody to be the best person that they could be. Thus, the relationship, the friendship, the family member of the person that's grooming you is best for you. You got ugly, or somebody grooming you for their agenda. You got a whole life, but your life basically is banked on what they do with your life, thus making their life a little bit better, but you kind of in the same position. Think you helping them for you to make your own thing, but they're only grooming you to be just where you at for their agenda. They got a life, you got a life, but the agenda is how they're grooming you. Then we got bad. That's somebody grooming you for them. You're never grooming for another person. That's not how grooming works. Being groomed for another person is, like I say, what happens in jail. Motherfuckers groom you to be whatever the fuck they want you to be. It's just like weirdos, man, who just like touching. Like most of these pictures with these senators I'll be seeing and shit. You know what I mean? Just weirdos. It's called boundaries. You set them so people don't cross them. When people cross them, you smack them, or at least be groomed to smack motherfuckers that, trying to test your boundaries, trying to whatever. That type of grooming. So, Five of Wands, this is a lot of outside conflict that's happening when it comes to you and grooming. You see how you've been groomed to do certain things that you ain't really feeling, to be a certain person or being in a certain position that you in that you ain't feeling. But you've also see how you groom people, your twin included, to be right where they are with you. I mean, you leave a stiff arm up long enough, eventually you're gonna get the space you was looking for without even having to put the stiff arm up. Motherfuckers gonna get it. A lot of motherfuckers got it. You personally, in regards to the feminine energy, you got the Four of Pentacles. It's holding on too tight to something, being scared to let something go. Something you're gonna have to let go of. Because you're holding on too tight to it. Could be your, like I say, stiff arm shit. The way you set boundaries, the way you keep your feminine at a distance, the way you keep people at a distance, the way you keep people right where they at. That's grooming. And that's ugly grooming too, and bad. Where's the good grooming? Are you getting groomed by somebody good, or the person that's grooming you ugly and bad, you taking that, doing that same shit to other people, like completing the circle of life on that bullshit, Not knocking you. It's just something you've been holding on to, too tight to. This has been out here for a couple of weeks. This particular thing you've been holding on to in regards to the feminine energy. That's the feminine role. It's you directly too. You know what you're doing. And you Queen of Swords, 10 toes the fuck down on it. So once again, Four of Pentacles, that's low ass energy. You're gonna have to get past it. What's the step after the Four of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles, the dark night of the soul. That's going without something. Probably whatever this was you was trying to keep. Pull your skirt up, B. Like for real. Like You better get some thick skin. You better toughen up in this world we living in. In fact, you need to be on this energy right here. Queen of Swords, Lucy Liu card in my deck. That's being 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you going on. Mentally, be like Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. Stern, sturdy, smart. You know what I'm saying? Part of the Scuba Squad. But look, masculine, you in regards to yourself, karmically or in your karma in regards to yourself, you got the Two of Pentacles. This is you being in somebody's space, you being in somebody's face, you being in somebody's place, probably where the fuck they want you to be. You've been groomed all the way down to a Two of Pentacles. It was a position where you was, like I said, grooming someone, trying to show them the ropes, trying to put them on PMD or whatever. And it seems like whoever this person you was trying to PMD, they PMDing you. They got your position and you stuck at it too. You know? How did that happen? Somebody got close to you. Like I say, anything happen to real people, it happens from the people close to them. It's like Snowfall. Once again, that's my show. That's my shit. You know, only motherfuckers that really got whacked was the people who was close to him. Franklin was very close to Officer Andre. That's why he was able to do that. You know, Mel was very close to Franklin. That's why she was able to do that. You know, Aunt Louie, she was closest to Claudia for her to, you know, touch. You know what I mean? You get close enough to get touched, you're gonna get touched. Like I say, be aware of who in your space and in your face. A lot of people ain't there for good things, good grooming. A lot of people ain't there for what you about or supporting you and shit like that. A lot of people got agendas. Speaking of agendas, more smoke. You got the Eight of Swords. Self-imposed prison, it's a mental prison. With the sword, thoughts, decisions, direction, mentality, ideology. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Head, swords, shoulders, cups. What are cups? Feelings and emotions. All indicators of where you're going mentally. Knees, wands, actions, behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did it. Pentacles, shit you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Something you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. A person, place, or a thing. Told you, by being close to a person, they put you in a self-imposed prison. It's a self-imposed prison, so only you can put yourself in there. So it's like them psyching you out to defeat you. Like they can't beat you. The only way they can beat you is psych your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got your mind psyched by a person that's very close to you. This is you personally. Show personal karma. Ace of Wands. This is awareness, or this is the first step or first move post, I guess, getting duped here. Back to the Eight of Swords. That's a self-imposed prison. This false sense of security, false sense of entitlement. You feel somebody owe you something. You feel somebody's supposed to whatever with you. When you your own person, you know, misguided as far as like I say, what other people should be doing for you is what you got to do for yourself, not what you can do for yourself, but what you got to do for yourself. That's more important than what you can do. Just like what you got to do for other people before is more important than what you can do. You can only do what you can. If you can't do anything, then you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, it's more like a gotta in regards to a can thing here with yourself. Okay, so you're in a self-imposed prison. You're basically trying to get answers on how to get out of it. I told you, you put yourself in. The only way you're gonna get answers is you looking within. This person that helped get you in here, they just use, like I said, it's like you're fighting on a cliff, and a person is using your anger against you. You run full force towards them. They just step to the side, put their foot out, trip you. You fall over the mountain. They beat you with their mind. They could never beat you physically, hand to hand, fist to fist. Never. Head to head, never. But they got in your head and defeated you in the only way they could. Mentally. As far as yourself, personally, you got the Four of Wands. Twin Flame Union, Reunion, or Recognition, or home. Just go home. Go home. It's like you somewhere you don't need to be. And you've been there, you overstayed your welcome and shit. And it's like you don't know what's waiting on you at home. You know what happens when you don't, upkeep your home. It's like the energy of, I don't know, you choose to get in a relationship, you end up staying at like his crib. or her crib, because he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rock it. You staying at your dip crib, so you staying with your girl. Her crib way better than your crib. You know, your crib can use some work, but you know, it's a home. It's whatever it is, whether it's an apartment, trailer, car, whatever the fuck it is, it's your crib. What you call home. And you neglect it home. Spend so much time in shorty crib to where you overstayed your welcome. I don't know. She tired of your ass. She sent you back to the crib. And you scared to go home because you know what happens when you don't be at home, updating home as usual. You usually come back to like critters and problems and shit or shit you know you're going to have to do. You know what I mean? So it's like you dreading coming back home. As far as the twin flame union, reunion, and recognition bit, it's like, you know what time it is. Flavor Flav, you know what I'm saying? You can bring your ass home. You know what I'm saying? Home is also Zion, fourth and fifth dimension. Fourth and fifth dimension. We live in the third. Only way for us to access the fourth and fifth dimension is to ascend mentally, spiritually, etherically, vibration like, elemental like it's like jacking in and out the matrix. You know, but this is the world ain't our home, but it's just our temporary place of residence. Even in the world, our temporary place of residence, we have a home within it. Home is where the heart is. It's where some of the greatest become greatest. Home is where the Home is where the hate is, where some of the greatest become greater. Some of y'all masters need to come on. That could be to union, reunion, recognition. Come on back to your twin. Get back to the script. Get back to the demo. Get back to what comes with this. To some, it's like I say, you've been away from home so long. Come back home. For something happening, you end up losing your home, or you know, you get an infestation or an outbreak or a lot of shit. Like I say, you ain't been at the crib. You don't know what the fuck's waiting on you or who there. This is like your hometown. You've been away from your hometown so damn long. It's time for you to come home. What's bringing you home is the Seven of Swords, truth. This is also a Decepticon. Take it as truth. You're gonna keep it 100 with yourself. You're gonna keep it 100 with other people. And you're gonna keep it 100 with those you love most. It's time for you to let a cat out the bag. Something you need to get off your chest. And home is where you need to do that. So wrapping this up, master going to the future, you got the Six of Cups. That's the sauce. It's being clarified by the Ten of Swords. That's death or a permanent ending. When it comes to the saucy shit you've been on, when it comes to stealing your feminine sauce, we did the whole sauce rant last week. But Six of Cups, that's your sauce, that's your steez, that's your essence, that's what makes you you. You know what I mean? Like, we're all God's children. But we got to be more than that. You got to be more than a man, more than a woman, more than a brother, more than a lover, more than whatever you are. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to be more, you're going to have to put it into what you were. So in your karma going to the future masculine, I told you, in your last reading that you had to be your true self through and through. You kind of shredded your outer shell that was you. Final card in your message is a karmic feminine. You need to get rid of her, but put more smoke. The longer you stay with this karmic feminine, the more you're going to become a karmic masculine yourself. You be so worried, so fake in tune, so concerned about your divine feminine and her karmic masculine that you kind of be forgetting that you be on some karmic shit yourself. By you choosing this karmic feminine to lead you, to guide you, to do whatever she's doing with you, you're becoming a karmic masculine yourself. Final smoke, Six of Pentacles, and it's a warning. This is that homeostasis shit. This is that it's okay shit. I told you. This karmic feminine does a very good job at keeping you at homeostasis. Kick this off with a 6. Bottom line was the 6. I ain't calling this chick the devil, but I'm just saying she's good at keeping you at a 6. All 6s around here. Yeah. What this karmic feminine successfully has done is just made you more karmic and keeping your ass at a 6, which is, like I say, a box. Shorty got you in a box. This is that self-imposed prison we was talking about. This is that it is what it is energy. You just existing. So how you and your girl? What y'all got going on? It is what it is. So how's you and your twin? What's going on? It is what it is. So what else is going on? It is what it is. You just gotta it is what it is type swag. And that shit boring. It's Basua, bro. Come on home. Where 4 wands at? I'm gonna flash this. Come on home. But in order for you to come home, you're gonna have to 7 of swords. Tell some truth. Truth sets you free. You kinda in a self-imposed prison. Free yourself. Stay tuned for the next message. Deuces.